Hello and welcome back to Whiskey Wars. My name is Sean and tonight we're going to be doing another quick whiskey shot review of a wheated bourbon, and this time we're reviewing Rebel 100. Let's get into it. Okay, so here is our bottle for this quick whiskey shot. Let's give it a quick read over and see what we can find out. So it says right on the front, defiantly smooth wheated bourbon. Now to me, defiant and smoothness are not two things that really correlate real well. Those seem kind of like opposites, but I guess whatever. It's defiantly smooth. We'll find out. On the back, we got Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Handcrafted according to the original time-honored wheated recipe since 1849 and bottled at 100 proof for a rich, full flavor. Again, we'll find out about that full flavor, but I have some questions about this, the original time-honored wheat recipe. Now, they're saying from 1849. Now, we know that date to be from Stitzel-Weller. Now, this was originally a Stitzel-Weller product, but Rebel Yell, which is what this was originally called, didn't come along until the mid-1900s. So I'm not sure what time-honored wheated recipe they're referring to from 1849. And actually, just because of the way this is written on the bottom, it says distilled and aged in Kentucky, but bottled for Lux Row Distilleries, Bardstown, Kentucky. So it's bottled for Lux Row. It does not say distilled by Lux Row. So we don't even really know where this juice is coming from. But anyway, wherever it's coming from, supposedly it's the original recipe. Kind of doubtful. But let's see what's in it. Let's see what this bourbon smells and tastes like. So first off, gotta notice right away, that is a very light, kind of yellow, pretty much pea color. Not the rich amber that you would hope for in a bourbon. So it's obviously young. Let's see what it smells like. So it smells young. You're getting kind of those young, youthful, kind of sour hay notes of kind of that, you know, sour oak notes as well from the barrel. But it also has some nice vanillas, nice caramel in there. Definitely brown sugar, obviously. Some cinnamon, some kind of cherry notes. Kind of reminds you of like maybe a warm chocolatey dessert that has caramel on top. A pretty good nose actually for it probably being a younger whiskey. Let's see what it tastes like. So you're getting a lot of the notes that were present on the nose also on the palate. So you're getting definitely the sour notes. I would say it's something kind of like maybe like a toasted or dried orange. You're getting hints of chocolatey notes. Definitely a lot of cinnamon presence there. Certainly some kind of peppery notes as well as you get towards the back of the palate. And also you are getting some caramel and maybe hints of brown sugar. Those are not the prominent notes though. I would say the most prominent notes are kind of that sour orangey note and cinnamon, a lot of cinnamon on this. And as you go heading towards the finish, a lot of peppery notes. Let's give it one more sip here and focus on the finish. So on the finish, you're getting a lot of barrel presence, a lot of that sour oak note that we smelled on the nose, a lot of those peppery notes, a lot of kind of char notes in there as well. And then there is some cinnamon in there as well, and maybe just hints of caramel. It's a very light sweetness on the finish. As far as a rating goes, I think this is a decent budget wheated bourbon, maybe 6.5. I think it's a solid 6.5 for the price range it's in, being sub $20. And if you have tried, then let us know that down in the comments as well. We love to hear your nosing and tasting notes so we can just compare and see what we're all getting in our bourbon experiences. Also, folks, if you enjoy whiskey reviews, please check out Fun with Whiskey. My man Charles over at Fun with Whiskey is making great reviews, and he's putting out content all the time. So if you're enjoying my whiskey reviews, then you'll probably also enjoy his. is. So check out Fun with Whiskey. And lastly, folks, just as always, if you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, and just remember, you can never have too much good whiskey.